Hey YouTubers, Mike Martins here, Mike Martins channel. Thanks for joining me in my housing crisis show. Brisbane, let us all breathe a sigh of relief for those living in Brisbane. It looks like things are going to be heading towards a correction. Excellent article from Boots on the Ground there. I got lots of boots on the ground down in Australia that send me articles, and I want to share this with you guys. Bargain hunt buyers bust in as Brisbane unit sales fall over. The wave of new apartments flooding the Brisbane market has spawned property tours in which bargain hunters are bussed to newly built projects where defaults largely by Chinese buyers have led the units being put back on the market at deep discounts. Uh-oh, what's going on? Remember what I've been reading about this disaster that's happening in Brisbane and Perth and all the other places, Darwin. So let's continue. Agent David Baird ran his first tour last month and will make next month and take another coachload of potential buyers to see about 50 distressed units across the 4 inner city projects. The locals can come and collectively hunt in packs, and they can pick up deals, he said. A Chinese government clampdown on money flowing out of the country, coupled with Australian banks tightening investor lending and their bans on certain postcodes, heading for the apartment oversupply, has hit Brisbane market, where 9,000 units are due to be finished this financial year. The Reserve Bank has, over the past 12 months, flagged Brisbane as a potential trouble spot. If you had a project was predominantly sold to China, you would have a headache, Mr. Bird said. But in all fairness, that's Mr. Beard. Wow. But in all fairness, a lot of them were sold out to Chinese because a lot of the Chinese firms gave first dibs to people living in China, and they will have these open houses in Beijing and Hong Kong where people could buy up these units without even leaving their country. So that was I don't know, let's see what happens here. The discount of up to 20% below off the planned price are available units where buyers have failed to settle, where developers are under pressure to clear the stock, he said. There is a default unit, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, that sold off the plan for $530,000. Take off 19%, you're selling it for $440 or $450. Most of the apartments are small, aimed at investors, according to an ad for what the global financial crisis called vulture tours. The Mr. Beard Company, Australian Property Tours, spurks a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 2 kilometers from the CBD. Now, $349,000 was $431. One default apartments developers are using the forfeited 10% deposits to cut prices and then discount further, he said. Mr. Bird's clients are about 1/3 of home buyers, 1/3 of empty nesters, and 1/3 investors. It was the interest and the international buyers that kept keeping the first home buyers out of the market, he said. And that's what I've been telling you guys for the last 5 friggin' years. The year to June will see a peak in apartment completions in Brisbane, with 9,000 units finished due to start to settle. The previous year saw 6,500 units built next to the physical year of the same figure.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi. Completed before the building boom tapers away, according to the BIS Oxford Economic Senior Manager Residential Angie Zigmas. So, analysts have cautioned the apartment vacancies in Brisbane will rise, but the moment they remain low. So I'm going to leave a link below for you guys to complete the article because it's a really good one. It looks like the capital controls have been put into place in Australia and have been taking care of the markets. See, I'm here with my son. Oops. Antonio.
This is him.
Yes, and this is our kid's future, basically. If our kid's future gets bought out, it would be very hard for us to... Okay. So it's been really hard for a lot of people, like the article says, for first-time buyers to get into the market, and it can become an absolute nightmare. So I'm here with my son, and then it's just proof that, I had to hold back on starting a family because I couldn't afford to buy anything. Anyways, I want to know what you guys think. you know, it's still early in the morning here, but I want to get this article out. I'll leave a link below. Sorry for my poor reading skills. I hate reading through a phone. Yes, I cannot read, but it's harder when you have to read through a phone screen. But I want to get the story out. I'll leave a link below. And people that are looking to start a family maybe might have a chance up in Brisbane to start laying roots and start, you know, proceeding with their lives. A lot of lives have been put on hold because of this. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.